Howdy-o. I'm going to teach you today how to play I Will Follow You Into the Dark by Death Cab for Cutie. And they play it with the capo, I believe, at 5th fret. I usually play it lower because I have a lower voice, and right now my guitar is actually tuned lower as well. So, tell you what, I'm going to do 3rd fret. Yeah, because you know how capos work. It's all the same chords anyway, it's just a different location. So, here we go. Lots of chords in this song, and the strumming pattern can be a little tricky, but other than that, it's pretty simple. And they're super standard chords. Yeah. So, the intro starts off with an A minor. That's going to be an issue. That should be good. So, starts off with an A minor. And so technically the strumming pattern, you pluck the root of each chord with your thumb, and then you kind of just, what was the other song that I taught that had that? I think it was Till the Morning. Pretty much a pretty similar strumming pattern to Till the Morning by Bahamas, if you know that song. If not, you pluck with the thumb, and then you hit with the back of your I use the nail of my pointer finger to get kind of just that muted sound, and then pluck sort of just the top 2 strings. I don't differentiate, I don't discriminate. They're both the same to me. Just figure out what sound you like better. Looks like I always hit the top one. There we go. That sounds nice. So yeah, it starts out with the A minor. That's the whole pattern. So it's thumb, mute, up, and then up again, and then I believe the mute, and then the up again. Yep. So thumb, mute, up, mute, up. That's when you move. So it goes A minor, C, F, and this one I like to add that extra note in there. So instead of going, because the pattern here is, so you got the F and then it goes, which sounds fine, but I like to add a little, let's see, so I don't know if you could even hear it, but I pluck 1 or 2 of the strings with my pointer finger before I do the mute. So instead of, so it's pretty simple. I mean, all of this takes a little getting used to, and then learning to actually sing it after you do that, it also takes a little getting used to, but it's not too crazy. So I'll go through the whole intro with you. Yeah. Which is also the chorus, actually. So the strumming pattern will change a little bit when we get to the verse, but let's do the chords of the intro first. So start A minor, C, F, C, and that's that transition sort of thing between C and A minor. It's like, I think it's like a B add C or something like that, or C over B, but I'll just tell you the fingering. So I'm pretty sure you know A minor and C. F is that bar chord, full bar chord, F, C, And then this one is, I'm just going to tell you all the strings. So you leave off the 6th string, 2nd fret of the 5th string, open, open, 1st fret of the 2nd string, and open. And it sounds like that. It's kind of like an A minor 7, or yeah, but you just move your finger up 1 string. So back to the A minor, C. I'll start from the beginning just so you don't get confused. So A minor, C, F, C, that B thing, A minor, C, G. And this one you can do either the G that has the D or without the D. That's that 3rd fret of the 2nd string. You can even switch between them halfway through. So G. That one goes twice. A minor. Oh, and on this one I like to do a hammer on of both the 3rd and 4th strings. So that means instead of plucking the bottom one, you just strum it with, I just use this finger, the 1st finger. So then, yeah, I'll just get to the end and then we'll go through the whole thing. C, E, A minor over G with your pinky, F, F minor, and then C, C over G actually. So, let me go through the little nitty-gritty details on there. So you've got the strumming pattern already, we've got that. I've told you everything up through here. 2 times on the G. And then, so I told you how to do that. Just strum, hammer on, like that. And then C is normal, E is normal. And this one I do the same thing that we did on the, but it's, so A minor, normal, and then use your pinky to the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And then you go to the F. And on the, when you switch to the F minor, which is just, you probably know that, is just take off the ring finger, middle finger, 2nd finger. So then it becomes 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. I want you to slowly strum all of the strings, so that's the only difference though. Rather than going, you just go, and then the strumming pattern is the same after it. And then switch to that C over G, which is just 3, 3, 2, open, 1, open. And then the strumming pattern on the verse here, what you're gonna do, it's basically the same thing, except for instead of going, you just only do the 1st half of that strumming pattern. And you alternate between the 5th string and the 6th string. So start on the root of each chord, basically. You do it 2 times, and then A minor, F, starting on the root, and that one you do actually. So I think what I've transitioned into doing with this chord after the F, as I just go just back to that 1st strumming pattern. Oh, and then okay, so you get the A minor, C, or the C over G, then the A minor, F, and then I just do the normal strumming pattern on a normal C. Same on the G. Let me make sure though. I'm just gonna go with the words I know, that I remember right now. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. Yeah, that is what I do. And then I go. kind of tricky. What do I do there? Lady in black, I held my tongue. So I do A minor, and then as I do that strumming, I'm switching to the C over G. So just like that. Because I like having that as the first note in there. But you could just, I mean, you can just go straight to the C over G if you want. So, you know. Easy. So, then I'll go through the chords with that. It just repeats itself. So you do it A minor, or sorry, C over G 2 times, A minor 2 times. Make sure you start on the low one on the F 2 times. And then if you wanted to, you could also just continue the pattern here too. But you don't do the alternating on the G. I would recommend just doing the normal pattern with the C. So it goes C over G, A minor, F, and this is all twice, and then back to the C over G, A minor, and then this goes into the chorus, which is the same as the intro. So once you've done that twice, that's all the verses. Just 2 times of this. Let's say we're on the second one. I'll just tell you all the chords. C, G, and then it goes A minor, C, F, C, B, A minor, C, G, A minor, C, B, A minor, G, F, F minor, and then that's back into the verse again. So again, the intro is the exact same as the chorus. And then the second verse is the same. By a lady in black. A minor. Sorry, that's how I do it. C over G. A minor. F. C. G. Back to the chorus again. Too into it. I wasn't singing the chords, but you have heard it like 3 times already. So let's just end the chorus. F. So in the third verse, you do the same until you get to the end of the verse, because you got you and me. We've seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary. The soles of our shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. And then what I like to do there is I like to go to the F minor. I don't think he does that in the actual song, but I think it sounds nice. So you go, it's A minor, blackest of rooms, F. This is the same strumming pattern as the beginning and the chorus. Blackest of rooms, if heaven and hell decide. So back into the chorus. So you do A minor once, F twice, and then if you want to, then you switch to the F minor 2 times, and then back to it's just normal, except you repeat the ending. So after the A minor, C, E, A minor, over G, F. Oh yeah, that's the difference. So at the end, camera cut out there for a second, but nope, no worries. So I really like that part at the end. After the first one, so as if we had just done the normal chorus. You into the dark. So then on this, you just go thumb, up, walk it down to that Btransitional chord that I need to learn the name of. If you know the name of that chord, just put it in the comments. Then I can never say Btransitional chord again. So it ends at the A minor. C, up, B, up, A minor. And then follow you into the dark. That's just the F, F minor, C. And that is the whole song. Yep. So I'll play it just for reference, and I'll probably link my actual cover of it somewhere below in that description area. We'll see. But here you go. Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding light or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you and your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. Catholic schools, vicious as Roman rule. I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you and your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me, we've seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calvary, and the soul's Calgary of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. Oh, if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the notes on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I will follow you into the dark.